Good afternoon. Fade to black breaking news for this Monday, June 24th, 2024. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. All right, here we go. It's Monday, kicking off another week here on Fade to Black. Tonight, it's Russell Targ. That's right. You're not going to want to miss this. Stargate. That's right. Remote viewing. Man, tonight, Russell Targ. Tomorrow night, Michael Orrell is with us. We're going to be talking about his amazing UFO photographs and their connections to ancient artifacts. And that is tomorrow night. Wednesday night, Emily Harrison is back with us. Very excited. We're going to be talking about the Akashic Records. And then Thursday night, it's director Ron James. He's got breaking news on 4 new ET and UFO cases. That is Thursday night. Now, I've got 4 major events coming up. Second half of 2024, I have the 2024 Conscious Awards coming up in Miami, Florida. That is August 3rd and 4th. Links for that below on Forbidden Knowledge. Don't forget to vote for me and Into the Vortex. All right, the links are below for that. Then coming up, it's the Contact at Sea Cruise to Alaska, September 6th through the 13th. Again, links for that are below. Egypt is coming up. That's October 3rd through the 14th. I think that is sold out, but you can get on the waiting list. Maybe there are seats available and spots. The links for that are below Forbidden Knowledge. And then Peru and Bolivia coming up in November. That is also sold out, but you can get on the waiting list. Links are below with Brian Forrester. All right, let's get straight to it. Another busy news day. It's always busy on a Monday. All right, on this day in history, 1997, the United States Air Force officials released a 231-page report titled The Roswell Report, Case Closed. That's right. Almost exactly 50 years after the crash, full of mistruths, misinformation, and outright lies. That's right. On this day in 1997. Here's your fader fact. There is enough gold inside Earth to coat the planet with a 24-karat layer 1.5 feet thick. And that is your fader fact. That's an insane amount of gold, by the way. Let's get to the breaking news. Big news just announced. Resident Alien has been renewed for a season 4 and is leaving Sci-Fi for USA Network. That's right. USA Network is going to bring the show to a wider audience. Very excited about that. Season 4, Resident Alien. It is official. Now, let's get to the rest of the breaking news. An asteroid large enough that it could cause some damage if it were to impact Earth will make a rare pass by us this week that will bring it closer than the moon. Fortunately, it's going to pass by us harmlessly, allegedly. In the process, though, it will become bright enough to see with binoculars, and it was one of the brightest such events in recent years. It's Asteroid 2024 MK. It measures 919 feet in diameter, and that's big. And all of that is according to the ESA, and was discovered on June 16th before officially being announced on June 19th. That's right, discovered last week. Its closest approach is set to happen on June 29th, when it will pass between the Earth and the Moon at around 184,000 miles. Wow. Same-sex behavior in mammals. Now, I've been watching the reports on this over the weekend. Same-sex behavior between mammals has been observed in more than 150 or 1,500 animal species. But a new study has found that it is massively underreported by researchers. You wonder why, right? Observation of the same sex behavior in animals, such as sexual mounting and genital touching, date back to the 17 and 1800s, but research on the subject only progressed in the 20th and 21st centuries. In a study published in the journal PLOS One, a team of researchers at the University of Toronto, Northwestern University, and the University of Warsaw found that experts who study animal behavior are underreporting and rarely publishing their observations of same-sex sexual behavior. I'm going to leave that right there. The hottest year on record, which now is officially 2023, was also the most extreme for wildfires. For firefighters too. For wildfires, according to new research, both the frequency and intensity of extreme wildfires have more than doubled in the last 2 decades. Caleb Cunningham, a postdoctoral researcher in pyrogeography at the University of Tasmania, is the lead author of the study published today in the journal Nature, Ecology, and Evolution. Last week, wildfires in New Mexico killed 2 people and burned more than 24,000 acres. Right here in Southern California, more than 14,000 acres burned right here near Los Angeles. And in Turkey, at least 12 people died by fires that started last Thursday from burning crop residue. The final NOAA, that's the NOAA satellite, and NOAA's GOES-R series of weather satellites, it's called GOES-U, is set to head to space. Now, last night we had a SpaceX launch right here in Southern California out of Vandenberg. All of the internet lit up, everybody wondering what was going on. Well, that was SpaceX out of Vandenberg. Now we have a 2-hour launch window that opens at 5:16 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow with a SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket from Launch Complex 39A at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The GOES-R is the Western Hemisphere's most sophisticated weather observing and environmental monitoring system. The GOES-R's series provides advanced imagery and atmospheric measurements, real-time mapping of lightning activity, and space weather observations. This is the most advanced system in the world ever. And it is going to complete, it's got 3 satellites. It's going to complete this series of satellites with a successful launch tomorrow night. All right. 2 astronauts abandoned plans to exit the International Space Station to conduct maintenance earlier today due to another spacesuit malfunction. NASA officials called off the spacewalk because of a water leak in the spacesuit cooling unit. Water was squirting out of it, by the way. The leak sprang just after the suits were transferred to the battery power unit before they exited the space station. This marks the second spacewalk in recent days that has been abruptly called off to spacesuit issues. And finally, I'll leave you with this. A new AI algorithm that flags deep fakes with 98% accuracy is better than any other tool out there right now. The breakthrough tool is called MISLNet, MISLNet, from researchers at Drexel University. And it is outlined in a study that was just published to the preprint server archive. It is an algorithm that represents an important new milestone in detecting fake images and video content. That's because many of the digital breadcrumbs in existing systems that are detected look for regularly digitally edited media that aren't present in entirely AI-generated media. Remember, AI-generated videos aren't produced by a camera capturing a real scene or image. They don't contain those telltale disparities between pixel values. The Drexel team's tools, including learn using a method called constrained neural network, which can differentiate between normal and unusual values at the sub-pixel level of images or video clips rather than searching for the common indicators. Mizzle outperformed 7 other fake AI video detector systems, correctly identifying AI-generated videos at 98.3% of the time, outclassing 8 other systems that scored around 93%. Yeah, I think you get it. We need to use AI to detect AI and trust that AI is actually telling us the truth about AI. Eventually, it'll only tell us what it wants us to know. That's because this is the world that we now live in. For real. Seriously. There you go. There's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Monday, June 24th, 2024. Fade to Black breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. Tonight on the show, it's remote viewing with the one and only Russell Targ. Until tonight on Fade to Black, all I've got is Go Beckley Teppy.